all-nighter. Street magic, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just a kid from Fall River, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it. Even though when involving police it becomes public info, but that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong, when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. It's all-nighter. All-nighter. Street magic, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just a kid from Fall River, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it. Even though when involving police it becomes public info, but that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong, when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. It's all-nighter. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Aaron, all-nighter. This is the Fall River Experience, episode 11. Make sure you share this out to your news feed, share this to groups, tag people in a post, tag people in the comment section. Send this out to like-minded individuals in Messenger. It is highly appreciated. Thank you. Also, if you are an admin or moderator of a group, share this to your group, put at everyone. It tags everyone in your group. It is highly appreciated. Also, if you're a digital creator and have your professional mode turned on, put at followers at highlight in the comment section. Again, highly appreciated. We are streaming this live on three different destinations, 2 different platforms. We are on YouTube on Street Magic Multimedia and on Facebook on the Four of Experience and Aaron All Nighter Facebook page. So make sure you follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and all that. Now, if you ain't been outside yet today, this is to get you to know what to dress for the day. You know what I mean? I do the weather every episode. Check it out. We'll talk about
this low is actually kind of getting stuck across our region, which is why we've had so much moisture across the region today and tomorrow. 2 areas of high pressure, one out to sea, one off to our west, are keeping this low basically tracked. This is called a blocking high, so it means that this low really struggles to move over the next 2 days. So it actually funnels into our area a lot of moisture. This is going to give us the heavy downpours that we see today, the thunderstorms, and this also lingers into tomorrow, finally being able to pull away by the time we get to Friday. With that, maybe a damp start on Friday, but we do see that as more of a transitional day. Let's start with what we're going to see today, though, because today is our Storm Team 10 weather alert. It's our best chance of a flood potential, whereas tomorrow the rain's more hit or miss. The majority of our rain arrives today, 6 to 9 a.m. So right now, through your morning drive, we see the rain begin to fill in. So we'll start to see our roadways turn wet, but I'm not expecting to see kind of the worst of the weather during your morning commute. We will see some impacts to the commute, especially west of Narragansett Bay. After that point, though, the intensity of these storms really ramp up, especially between 10 a.m. and 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. That's the focus of our flood risk or some flash flooding. We see impactful heavy rain, downpours, thunderstorms, and this will contribute to some lower visibility, sometimes making it hard to see the standing water or the ponding and pooling on roadways. This is for both minor and major roads. So during your midday rush, during your evening commute, it's going to be pretty messy. And tomorrow we have some lingering showers as well. Right now, overcast skies for us, still looking dry in Warwick, 71 degrees, and definitely a sticky start. So we're waiting for the rain to arrive. Some have already seen it move in areas like Westerly to Block Island. So you can see that the storm begins to pull in over these next few hours and really fill in with some heavy rain, torrential downpours, and again, that flood risk mid to late morning, 10, 11 a.m. And you can see this afternoon, look at that moisture headed our direction. Temperatures stay in the lower to mid 70s as this rain works in. We're talking about a few thunderstorms, heavy and torrential downpours across the region, and this is widespread this afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. We'll see a lot of this. This is likely to slow down our evening drive. Now, eventually, the worst of this will begin to pull away, but that low, as I mentioned, is still sitting across the region. So we are overcast heading into tomorrow with more scattered showers, but instead of being widespread with the moisture, we're looking at more hit or miss rain chances. We still could see some downpours, isolated downpours, but in general, just more on and off showers. Compared to today, where the rain is pretty much nonstop, tomorrow we've got a better bet of a few more drier pockets. But again, in general, still pretty unsettled, temperatures below average. Friday morning, still cloudy, lingering isolated showers, and then we dry up in the afternoon. You can kind of actually see the center of circulation, this front, as it begins to slide its way out towards Bristol County and then out towards the Cape and the Islands and then offshore. It takes all the way till Thursday evening to make that trek. That's why today and tomorrow we are stuck in this unsettled pattern, but improvements are ahead. Again, Friday's a transitional day, late day sunshine expected up near 80, and Saturday's my pick of the weekend in the low 80s. Looking pretty nice, but we do have a slight risk of rain on Sunday.
All right, so rain in the forecast for the next few days, wind, nastiness, stay dry. Hopefully Pleasant Street isn't that bad today, but it probably is. It has been for 50 years during rainstorms. So what do I know? I'm just a kid from Fall River. Now, recently, at the city council meeting, the most recent city council meeting, there was a lot to be discussed. The budget, transportation issues with the school department, and an alleged bullying by the mayor from school committee counselor Collin Dias at a citizen's input. Check this out. We'll talk about
It
it.
is citizens' input. Mr. Dias, 560 Ray Street, and the subject matter is budget. 3 minutes.
Thank you, Council President, members of the City Council. I'm here today to speak in support of the transportation budget as approved by the school committee. This number was fully vetted by the school committee, and it's important, I believe it's important, that we do not have to come back before the City Council for money if need be. I do not trust that this administration would even honor that request if we even had to come back. I think it's important to, when you're, I guess for hypothetical sense, when you buy a house, you should have enough money to pay for the mortgage. The mayor recently told us at Wednesday school committee meeting, last Wednesday, that he would fully fund the $17 million and that a deal was reached tonight to fully fund the budget. That's what he said. 2 days later, the mayor changed his mind. My question is, what changed? Was it the investment income projections? Was it something else? I don't know. But I am frustrated as one member of the community today. And I wish to state this on the record and mark my words. The mayor is currently bullying our superintendent, who is behind us, to agree to the number that is before you tonight, which is not the number the school committee agreed to. The city council has a duty to pass a fully funded budget, a fully balanced budget. Please deny the mayor's budget that he sends down and demand that he sends down a fully funded budget for transportation. There should be no question, no politics when it comes to the students of our city. And we deserve a fully funded transportation budget for the kids of our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dias. Next item on, you raising your hand?
Yeah.
Council Vice President Dion?
Yeah, I'd only like to make a couple of comments. And I guess the first one is whether this would be funded down the road if need be is not in the mayor's purview. It's up to the council to vote to fund it or to give extra money, not the administration. The purse strings are here. And secondly, yes, we're obligated to pass a balanced budget. And I'm not saying, and I'm not making these comments saying whether I agree or don't agree with the transportation issue, just basic facts. And then the other thing is, yes, we're responsible, we have to pass a balanced budget, correct. But just like anything else in this budget, we cut the indirects in a stabilization account by over $1 million. Why? Because we were able to, because just because it was in the budget didn't mean we had to say yes, I guess is my point. So yes, we have to make sure it's balanced, but we don't have to agree to everything that's in it. So I just want to make those 2 points, just for some clarification.
Thank you. You yield?
Yes.
Thank you. Councilor
I
Pereira?
just have something to add, because I get pretty frustrated when people make a statement that I sit here and wonder, is that true, is it not? But Mr. Dias, you just made a comment that the mayor is bullying the superintendent. The superintendent is here. And if she is being bullied by the mayor, I think she should tell us that, I mean, you made that statement. If she's being bullied, I want her to tell us, are you being bullied? You know?
No, I understand. I can't speak for the superintendent, what she
But
would
you
be
did.
comfortable sharing.
You just said she was being
But
bullied by the
I
mayor.
fully stand behind my comments, so I'll leave it at that.
Well, you can say you feel possibly that's way, but to make a statement that, has she had a conversation with you about being bullied?
I was informed by whistleblowers.
Well, you can't listen to all whistleblowers, you know? With that, I yield.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Kadim?
Sorry, I mic'd. I just wanted to clarify one statement. I do agree with my colleague. The only issue that I have is that we can only, while we control the purse strings, we can only act on items that come down before us by the mayor. So if the mayor doesn't submit some type of an order for us to make a transfer or an appropriation order, we can't take any action. So I think that's where Mr. Dias was going, but I don't disagree. I think, at least the conversations I've had, if there are any transfers that need to be had or any appropriations, the mayor is committed to making those. So I would hope that he would uphold his word and his commitments, come back down. But I mean, that's for a conversation in one of our next discussions to really kind of talk about where we stand in terms of a balanced budget. With that, I yield.
Thank you. Councilor Pereira.
Yeah, I just want to pick up on what Counsel in seat 7 was talking about, Mr. Dias. Do you have any documentation or proof you can leave with this body today to back up the statement you just made about the bullying?
I was informed by whistleblowers. I trust
So
the
answer's-
statements that will
so
be
the
made,
answer- So the answer is no.
and I stand by my comments.
So the answer is no. You don't have any documentation or facts you can give us.
Is there documentation that the mayor bullied people? I mean, I don't understand the question.
Very
I
simple.
mean,
People
my-
want
my-
to say,
my-
people
my-
make comments. Let me just finish the question so you'll understand it. People make comments and usually they back it up with facts, documentation to prove that their comments are true. That's not that difficult to understand, is it?
My advice as a citizen and as someone who watches council meetings and someone who understands what members of the council support the mayor more blindly than other members support the administration, I would advise you to maybe take the blinders off and understand that there's many instances in the community where there's been actions that aren't appropriate. I stand by my comments. I believe the whistleblowers that have come before me, and I just want to make the statement because I've seen the action. I've seen the mayor make comments that he's fully funding the budget. 2 days later, it's not fully funded. I think that's where, I think you
It's a
should be
different
asking
subject.
the mayor.
So I just want to ask you a
Pereira
simple
has a
question. You answered the question. You don't have any documentation to back up the comments that you're making. You just listen to whistleblowers, which is okay. If that's where you want to roll, that's fine. It's up to you. I don't go that way. When I make a comment, I have documentation to back up what I'm saying so people can actually see it and know what, and want to judge for themselves whether it's true or not. So, just want to put it
My
out there.
advice
You're the
as-
one that brought it up, not me.
A citizen would be to ask the mayor what changed within 2 days, how he promised the school committee he would fund it at 17 million, and we're here today with a budget that's not 17 million. I just want to know what happened within the last 2 days.
It's
I
totally
think-
different from what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bullying comment. Just want documentation on the bullying comment that you made, not about what happened and what changed, what happened, what he promised, what he didn't promise. Let's not try to change the subject. It's very simple. All I want to know is if you have documentation or anything else you can leave with this body to prove your comments about the bullying. That's all.
Yeah, I think I answered the question. I don't have
You said no.
paperwork to
Okay.
give you.
Thank you.
Thank
With
you.
that, I am,
Thank
Mr.
you.
President.
Thank you, Council. Any further? Thank you, Mr. Dias. That will conclude citizens' input.
Okay, do you think that Linda Pereira and Joe Camaro was being a little tough on Collin Dias in defense of Mayor Paul Coogan? Or do you feel like they were just stating something that should be obvious? To make an accusation like that, you need a little bit more proof, especially in a professional level. Now, if it's information coming from a whistleblower, maybe the whistleblower is scared of retaliation, so forth. But still, there still needs to be something that the people can be like, hey, this is what's going on. And if you notice the facial expressions from the school superintendent behind Collin Dias during that citizens input, didn't seem like they were in agreement to what he stated. But that's neither here nor there. Do you feel like Mayor Paul Coogan is a bully? Collin Dias from the school committee thinks so. Do you? Moving along, this right here breaks down the memorandum of understanding. Well, memorandum of agreement passed in the city council regarding outside council issues. Check this out. We'll talk
The
about it.
mayor in an order and a memorandum of agreement between Mayor Paul Coogan and the Fall River City Council regarding outside legal counsel.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Pereira, seconded by Councilor Reposo. Is there discussion on this item? On the adoption of the memorandum of agreement between the mayor and the city council. Council Vice President Dion.
Yeah, I would just like to state that a lot of time and effort did go into this. I think the goal was to be a bridge between the city council and the administration, to try to bring people to the table. How people vote, whether they agree with it, don't agree with it, is fine. People don't have to agree with it. Was there compromise that went in? Absolutely. You have to have compromise in many situations. And whatever this, and I want to be very clear, it was always about the body. It was never about the president and myself. We made it clear from day one, there was no agreement that could be signed by us. There was no agreement that could be rock solid. We could not bind this council to anything. And at every meeting we had, I would tell the administration, before anything else can happen, before we can move forward, everything we've discussed and any MOAs that come out of these meetings have to go to the council, to the body, because this MOA and moving forward is about the body. It's not about me. It's not about the council president. So whatever this body votes today is the direction we will move in. And with that, I yield.
Thank you. Anything for Councilor Dean?
Thank you, Mr. President. So I just want to kind of echo my sentiments of Vice President, and I want to thank the President and Vice President for their due diligence on this work. I know there was a lot of meetings that took place to try to get to the place where we're at. I can tell you that, especially for the Vice President, I was involved in the last meeting. She did reach out to me to try to bridge the discussion between myself and Corporation Counsel, and I will say it was a productive meeting. It was a very long meeting. There was a lot of back and forth in terms of what was before us in this MOA. But overall, when we start looking at the MOA, I think it's a great compromise, because that's what it was. It was a compromise. And when we start talking about the body as the city council, the lens that we looked at this from was not this current administration or this current council, but it was future administrations and future councils, and making sure that there was some safety nets and protections for both sides. Number one, not to circumvent the administration or Corporation Counsel, but to give, again, some reassurance to the council. If there is a disagreement, we have the authority to seek a second legal opinion. Nothing that would be binding, but to really just get a second set of eyes on any type of legal opinion that was sent down, or any opinions that have been submitted even without our request, so that we can kind of get some reassurance on where it stands. So overall, I want to thank Council President, especially Council Dion, who really kind of, ushered this through. Corporation Counsel, I think he did a phenomenal job in terms of giving in certain areas as well as the City Council. And I think overall, this is a MOU that will benefit this council, future councils, and the administration. That being said, I can tell you that I had commit to Corporation Counsel that there was an ordinance that was submitted with regards to legal counsel. So I'll be filing a resolution to have that removed from ordinance, because it was in this MOU. Part of my agreement was that we would not have an ordinance, and that this MOU would pretty much be the Bible in terms of where we were going with regards to getting outside legal counsel and the process that it would take place. So I'll submit a resolution to have that removed and go through the process, and hopefully we'll have the support of the council. But overall, I think this MOU is a great starting point, and then obviously the council will have to come up with a policy in terms of how we go about entertaining getting outside legal, when we can request second legal opinions, things of that nature. But again, kudos to the administration and to council leadership for really trying to kind of usher this through and bridge the gaps between our disagreements and differences that we had. So with that, I yield.
Thank you. Councilor Camara.
Yeah, just curious, maybe through the chair to my colleague C1, does that mean that there will never be an ordinance, or can any other council create an ordinance that will put into effect what you had in that ordinance? What if 5 or 6 years from now, a council is different and someone says we should have an ordinance to put in certain things in place? Will that null and void this agreement, or do you think
Councilor
that's
Dean?
something?
Yeah,
I
I know,
appreciate the fact you're gonna get rid of your ordinance that you had in there now, but there's
Right.
nothing to prohibit future councils from saying,
No.
we really need an ordinance to address
no, and
certain things.
no, so short answer is no, it doesn't prohibit future councils from submitting an ordinance. It's whether or not Corporation Council will agree that it's a legal ordinance, right? Like something that could be legally challenged and upheld. You know, one thing we did walk away saying that we're not foregoing the fact that we feel that we have the authority for outside legal, and he's also not foregoing his idea that he has to approve outside legal. So I think it's just, we're not setting any precedent moving forward, but it was just an agreement from my standpoint
Gotcha.
to have that removed. So if future councils want to take up that fight and submit an ordinance, then they have the opportunity to do
All
that.
right, just curious. Thank you. With that, I yield.
Thank you, Counselor. Any further discussion on this? There's a motion to adopt, and I want to, again, thank you to Madam Vice President. It's working with you and Corporation Council, as well as the interim city administrator and the mayor for getting us all in a room to work through these intricacies so that we can move the dial forward here. Again, thank you for everybody's efforts on that. I echo everybody's comments. Motion to adopt has been made and seconded. Hearing no further discussion, roll call, Madam Clerk.
So basically, city council comes to a compromise that, hey, I know we've been asking for outside counsel for months. Corporation Counsel Alan Rumsey says no, has to go by him. They had a stalemate. And then, you know, the agreement, the Memorandum of Agreement, the MOA, that, you know, in the future, you know, we can get counsel, outside counsel. Right now, not so much. So basically, it's the same thing that we were at before, previous. So all of that accomplished nothing. Good job, City Council. Good job. We'll try. Just try harder. Know who should be trying harder right now? City Council Linda Pereira. She should be trying harder to stay in the loop of things instead of hearing things through the grapevine. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
Item 3 is a communication from the mayor and the third revised proposed fiscal year 2027 municipal budget general fund appropriation order.
Discussion? Councilor Pereira.
All right. This is what I have to say about the whole issue with this budget. My understanding was leadership had a meeting with the mayor to talk about the budget. School department, finance team met with the mayor, with the city's finance team. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I never got a call from anybody in leadership to say, we met with the mayor, and this is what we're looking at so far, this is what's happening. So I'm hearing a lot through the grapevine. So I'm going to throw the grapevine out, and you people who are all here can tell me what's true, what's not, and where we move from here. That at a school committee meeting, and I watched that school committee meeting when they talked about the school transportation, and they asked, I want to say it was school committee Aguirre that said, what is the amount? And the mayor said it would be $17 million. Then the ordinance committee, we had a meeting here, and our CFO, Mrs. Oppy, was here. What is the amount? And we weren't really sure. Then, in listening to school department individuals, that they had a meeting, and it was thought that because of the fact they're doing the redistricting, we could look at possibly 3 fewer buses and 2 fewer vans, that there would be a decrease in transportation. So it was talked about to give the school transportation $16,650,000, which would leave a balance of $450 to meet the $17 million mark. At that point, I had heard they were looking at the earned interest from our investments, which I believe in the budget had been about $3 million, but I had Lauren send it to everyone because I tried to call and speak to Ms. Oppy, couldn't get in touch with her. I know she's very busy. Reached out to Ian Shackney, And Ian did send an email, you all have it, where there was 4 million some odd dollars in earned interest, plus another close to $1,995,000 from ARPA investment money. So the total is over 5 million in earned interest. Now, I just heard Mr. Kadim say, I believe that if we do the, not this amount, but if we do the 16.6 million, and the school department needs more, we do have money in earned income, and the mayor has agreed that he would supplement the school department if it was needed. So that's where I'm at, that's what I'm hearing. So I'd like to hear if that's something that can be mutually agreed upon by people, or do we take the money now and put the whole 17? Does it make a difference either way?
I don't know, Linda. I don't know. It seems tough because you're not in the loop. You know, you got to hear it through the grapevine. You didn't even get a phone call. Doesn't sound like she's in the group chat. As for questions on the budget, it's a lot of money. Do we have it? Not really. That's why we've been trying to figure out ways to get around it and make some cuts, find some revenue. It's been tough for the city. And we haven't really been too good at doing it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid from Fall River. Now, speaking of Fall River, everybody knows Fall River right now, the rents are going through the roof. But it's because a lot of people buying new property in the city and, you know, higher mortgages, all of this stuff. Well, one of the top areas in the city, the Highlands, has a house that's been put on the market. 1800 Robeson Street is now for sale, and we have a visual. Check this out, we'll talk about it. All right, so 1800 Robeson Street. If you're interested, contact that website. And that was, a walkthrough. A lot of old wallpaper, a lot of some old painting, a lot of oldness in that house. But it was in a very prestigious neighborhood in the growing city of Fall River. Now, let's get to some crime news. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Fall River Police, FBI, Boston K-9 combined to arrest alleged repeat offender in New Bedford after Fall River stash house leached over 1 kilo of drugs inside. Multiple agencies combined to make an arrest of a local man with prior drug and gun convictions. According to police on Friday, members of the police department's Community Action and Suppression Team assisted the FBI Metro Boston Gang Task Force and the Mass Department of Correction in an investigation involving Justin Russell. In 2018, 4 police detectives arrested Russell following a narcotics investigation and the execution of a search warrant at his residence on Howland Street. During that search, detectives recovered trafficking quantities of cocaine and an illegally possessed firearm. Russell later pled guilty in Superior Court to cocaine trafficking and firearm-related charges and was sentenced to 7 years in state prison. On Friday, a Fall River Police Department detective assigned to the FBI Metro Boston Gang Task Force developed information that Russell had allegedly stored a significant quantity of illegal narcotics inside his former residence on Howland Street. The property was vacant, uninhabitable, and without electricity or running water. Investigators obtained a search warrant, which was executed with assistance from the Fall River Police Department's Emergency Services Unit. Searching the deteriorated property proved difficult. Crime scene detectives responded with lighting equipment, and Fall River Police Department K-9 MARTA joined the search. After nearly an hour, the K-9 entered a dirt crawl space beneath the rear of the residence and alerted detectives to the presence of narcotics. The search of that area resulted in the recovery of over 1 kilograms of suspected cocaine and a loaded 9mm firearm. Russell was not inside the residence when the warrant was executed, but investigators located and arrested him in New Bedford on other charges later that same day. Russell was facing charges including trafficking cocaine, 200 grams or more, subsequent offense firearm charges, and armed career criminal. This investigation was a coordinated effort involving federal, state, and local law enforcement and especially determined four-legged detective. For police department noted that assigning officers to federal task forces strengthens partnership, expands access to intelligence and specialized resources, and allows investigations to reach beyond jurisdictional boundaries. These relationships help us identify dangerous offenders, disrupt criminal organizations, and make our community safer. Court records show that he was arraigned Monday in Fall River District Court. He pled not guilty and was held without bail pending a Thursday dangerousness hearing. The new charges are allegations. The defendant is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court of law. So, it's tough. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Was in his old residence. However, the residence was abandoned. And it said it was beneath the rear entrance of the property. So it sounds like it was in the backyard somewhere, or like a crawl space before you get into the house. If it has open access points to others, well, could be anybody's. the only way they have a surefire conviction of him on this kilo of cocaine and firearm is if his fingerprints are on it, or there's any physical proof connecting him to. You can't just say, hey, it was his old address, so he's known for drugs. He's got him on a key. No, it's not how it works. But how do you guys feel? Comment below. Now, we're going to wrap this up with some Fall River rap beef. Okay? There's a brand new record by an up-and-coming artist by the name of EBT Savage 508. Coming at an artist in Fall River named YaBoiLoco. I'm going to play a track from each of them. You make your call. You make your decision in the comments below. Fall River, you know. EBT Savage 508 or YaBoiLoco, comment below. Rock with it, yo.
Who the fuck is you? Who is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block, bitch. So who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block, bitch. So who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
East Coast shit.
Who the fuck is you? Who is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block, bitch. So who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block, bitch. So who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block, bitch. So who the fuck is you, bitch? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Get out from Fifth Block. So who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? On Wade Street at 13, I got my first tattoo. C.R.I.P. big ass crib from a gangster named Blue. I remember everything and now I remember you. Get out from Fifth Block, you used to dress like Kid Rock. And this bitch ass better kick rocks before I pull his bitch car. Like I'm Robin, no Batman, I'll hit him with the backhand. Play him like a game, eat these fuckers up like I'm Pac-Man. Slap him up like it's ping pong, with thinking that he's King Kong. He disrespect my seed, now it's time to get it on. What you can't read, bitch, disrespectful little bitch, cocky little bitch. Now I'm gonna show you what you get. Oh, you don't owe nobody shit, bitch, now you owe me. Frankie D, don't take me back to the old me. Check the rap sheet, I'm known to smack bitches, jack bitches, poke bitches, jumping fences cause I clap bitches. Allegedly, Cash Street, Ash Street, 4th Street, 5th Street. And never once have I ever seen you in this bitch. I'm your worst nightmare, EBT the biggest threat. And I know you heard the rumors that I did a lot of licks, like a Tootsie Roll, bitch. Man, you bitches on that pussy code. No honor, you do not know the code of the street. And you're not ignorant, nope, bitch ass, you just some internet. And I done some shit, but we won't get into that. I tried to be nice with you, now I'm gonna be shiced with you. The price is right with you, looking for some mice killer. Right foot, left foot, stomping out these pests. And they advised you wrong, somebody should've told you, fucking with the best. And you a snake, yeah, I'm coming for your neck. You better come correct. A new toy for my son, an apology and a check. And 20,000 pennies, penny rolled up in a bag. Because I'm Big Mac, it's time for my get back. You ain't no Big Mac, I'll eat you quick like them rap chips. Call me the Big Back. You can't rap, no bars and no snacks. You ain't eating shit. I'm gonna show you fuckers who you fucking with. Now let's play. It never sounds gay when I say eat a D. So bitch, eat that. You're not from Fifth Block, you're from YouTube and TikTok. And your album dog shit, straight flip flop. How much money you put into that? You got no album to break up on, so I'ma break up on your sticker. Like I'm Jada, call me Darth Vader. My lightsaber flick is when I hit ya. Retired from the streets, I'm back up on the picture. Batter up, don't make me switch to hitter.
East Coast shit. There you go.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, out. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city.
Low, fresh off the granite, raised by the river, stitches coast and Atlantic. Place where the pain make the pockets get bigger. Got perks and knocks, but no pot to take a piss. Cops they deliver, right to your doorstep. Evidence missing who you can, this ain't Boston. Massachusetts on piss, smell something awful. Corrupted, made 6 piece up north, went. Slow it down for a minute. When I'm on tour, hold it down for New England. City was built by immigrants, mobsters, good food, hard work, and people call it progress. Yeah, it's obvious, we're going up. From Fifth to the Flint, Troy City, throw it up. I never turn my back on my city for the trash, getting litty to the top, ain't forget where I'm from.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown.
All right, so who you picking? EBT Savage 508 or YaBoiLoco? Comment below. Now, with that all out the way, it's been a quiet day and a half. I'm going to see you guys Friday. Today's hump day. Hope you get through your week. Hopefully everybody has a good day. Despite the weather, everybody be good, be safe, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, treat each other with love, dignity, respect, and all that. Make sure you share this out one more time, even if you already have. Share this out to your news feed, share this to groups, tag people in the post, tag people in the comment section. Send this out to like-minded individuals in Messenger. It is highly appreciated. Also, follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment where you are watching from. Are you watching from YouTube on Street Magic Multimedia? Are you watching on the Forever Experience Facebook page? Or are you watching from my personal Facebook page, the Aaron All Nighter page? Comment below. That being said, like I said, guys, have a good day. Be good, be safe, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, treat each other with love, dignity, respect, and all that. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Aaron All Nighter. Forever, you know, morph this. Peace.
All Nighter. Street Magic, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just a kid from Forever, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying. Market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there. They ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame. Gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife. Transparent police, body cams that's live. I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it. Even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying. Panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying. Parents crying, losing kids. Half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth? Teach them right and wrong when not to shoot. Started young in kindergarten. Mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR. Let's build that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Forever. It's just my observations. Chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. It's All Nighter. All Nighter. Street Magic. Chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. just giving forever what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it, even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings till senior year. Let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. It's all nighter. All-nighter. Street magic. Chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just kid from Fall River, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it, even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings till senior year. Let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. It's all nighter.